the Trump resort. Bought this cloud on a payment plan, then I ghosted out in a minivan. Mic in my hand like a waffle cone, spitting out syrup in the twilight zone. Got no job, but I'm on the clock, and you can't stop me, cause don't stop. Hey ladies, oh, when you're hot, girl. When you're not, nope. Hey fellas, oh, when you're hot, girl. When you're not, you're not. You know I'm hot. How many licks till the pepper gon' pop? Told my cap it's the CEO. Then I moonwalked in a UFO. Mic my shoes with a Christmas wreath. Dropping these bars while I brush my teeth. Flipping this verse like a boomerang. Landed on stage in your backpack filled with a new disease. Telling my doubts I'm hard to please. We don't care, we bounce on clouds. Sing off key and we're still too loud. Biscuit drops, the place explodes. Jumping through life in my pantyhose. Still no job, but I'm on the clock. And you can't stop me, cause don't stop. Hey ladies, oh, when you're hot, girl. When you're not, you're not. When you're not, you're not. I see through your act and I still enjoy the show. Yeah.
Browns. One final month to push for the playoffs or start preparing for the future. Here we go in week 14. Fielded just shy of the end zone. Pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10. Play fake. Jackson. Escapes the pocket. Play didn't break how they wanted it, and he throws this away.
Look at how well the coverage held up on that play. Even as the QB escapes the pocket and buys extra time, secondary, they got real sticky, stayed tight, and forced the throw away.
Heads up! Ready! Heads up!
From the gun, Jackson. Flushed out of the pocket. He can run it. He's taken down, but not before he has this all the way to the opposing 40. He goes to the hurry up here. First down, here's Lamar. Forced out to his right. Complete to the rookie out of Auburn. He's going to be stopped, but not before dealing some damage. He's down to the 12. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
Bringing the offense up to the line. 1st and 10. From the red zone on first. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. Working quickly here. of the gun. Here's Jackson. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down.
Kate, I think that's a little taster, a little entree of what's to come for this wide receiver. He's going to have to make some plays into some contested coverages, and he couldn't do it right there.
Here he goes, third and long. And this play reaches the 12-yard line before the stop is made.
That's such a bummer, Kate, for a quarterback. If you have to scramble and take off, you'd really like to find a way to move the chains. He could not. That defense rallied. They responded. There's a fourth down. Anytime you go on the road and you can put points on the board on your opening drive, job well done.
All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. This return starts at the 5. And they've got a long field ahead, Brock. They got to him early, and they laid a big hit on him.
At their own 18-yard line. I want the money, the bag, the fool of the bag, the currency stacking it up. We want the freedom to live and the freedom to have the things we've been lacking.
Browns look just about ready, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10.
That's 19 tight. 19 tight. Cougar 19. Come 19. Come 19. Hey, smash. 79 Broncos.
Penix going to throw straight away. Buying some time left. And his first pass falls incomplete.
I love that. And I love that defensively right there. It's about the only thing you could do to the tight ends at this level. You have got to disrupt them. You have got to match their physicality with even more physicality, and it forced an incompletion.
Ready up.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10. Penix here from the gun. Throws into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Jair Alexander. He brings this one back. Touchdown Baltimore off the pick 6. But we all know getting the interception is the important thing, Brock. But how about this guy having the wherewithal to transition into a really nice return to then get the touchdown out of it, too?
Yeah, that's a great point. We talk about it with receivers, right, getting vertical right away after making a catch. Same thing for these defenders when they make a pick. They secure the football, sure, but instantly they go back to their offensive days. They want that touchdown, and they want a moment they won't forget.
Starting from the 5. And he's out of bounds up across the 25.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Fresh off the pick, here's Penix. Screen here for Gibbs. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. Offense in the hurry up here.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 36-yard line.
19 Lion. Buffalo 18. 65 cat. 65 cat.
From the shotgun, Penix bails out of the pocket quick. Has a man downfield. This is Washington. And they are all the way into that red zone. The dose of the hurry-up offense here.
46 yards. And the Browns, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
Penix on 1st down. That's Gibbs out of the backfield. And they're all over that screen, Brock. Didn't even get back to the line of scrimmage.
I know coordinator, quarterback going to be upset with that 1st down because you call a screen on 1st, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, the defense creates a negative play and sets them back behind the sticks.
It's Penix yet again. Escapes the pocket. It is caught left side. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped.
Viking 18. Back. Mustang 19. Warriors 70. 7 Pirates.
And again, it's Penix. That's caught for the first. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop. It's a double-digit gain, 10 yards, and now they've got first and goal.
Here we go. Set. 60 Eagles. Let's go.
Throwing for the pistol, Penix. Looking end zone, but touchdown denied. Knocked away, incomplete. So they fire for the end zone on first down, Brock. I think a lot of folks probably assume after the incompletion it'd be a run here on second and goal. What say you?
Yeah, I think you always got to be careful about assuming. As a fan, as a defensive coordinator, I think as an offense, you've worked on it all week. Continue to get to the stuff you trust the most.
19 tight. Set. Hawk 70.
Penix is going to throw again. And he's going to score a touchdown, Cleveland. The Browns reach pay dirt for the first time this game. When you reach the status that he has around the league, Brock, well, we all at this point expect him to be making plays like this when he's targeted down near the end zone.
Yeah, I think the best thing I can say about this dude is he makes it look easy a lot of the time. And this game, trust me, is never easy. It speaks to how well he plays this position.
From a couple of yards deep, this is going to come out. This isn't even going to make the 20. The coverage team gets to him. First call here coming from the shotgun. Shotgun snap to Jackson. Escapes out to the left. He's keeping it. He's going to be stopped right around the 37. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for QB to inspire the guys around him. On his own number, carrying his teammates to a first down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
Throwing now on first down, it's Jackson. Dumped off to his running back. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
And I don't know why every once in a while I get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. And one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's down very close to that first, but looks like he is stopped just in time after a gain of 4.
It's a gain of 4. And it's third down.
Back-to-back carries here. He's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. It's a gain of 4 there, and that's going to be a Baltimore first. They send a man in motion.
Hey, middle. No, we changed it. Cut.
First down, and they go right back to him. He's taken down as he takes this to the 38.
That's another Baltimore first down.
We're a quarter of the way through on this chilly winter afternoon. Scoreboard shows 10-7. We'll return to Huntington Bank Field after this. Back at beginning of the second quarter, Ravens in possession. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. Play action. Here's Jackson. He rolls to his right. He's going to keep it this time. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
Kid, if you've heard me say it once, you've heard me say it 100 times. Completions, completions, completions. Well, that wasn't a pass. It was a scramble. But it nets the same thing, keeping this offense on schedule.
Running for the marker on second. No luck there. Ran that one right into traffic and went nowhere as a result. It's going to be third down. Changing it up here. Jackson. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to third and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was third and manageable and an incomplete.
Cam Little now to attempt this field goal. Ball on the right hash, 48 yards out. Little knocks it through. And that'll double their lead to 6.
One of the areas that kickers and quarterbacks are similar, they want to get into rhythm. And no better way to feel good than get into that rhythm and start a game 2 for 2 as a kicker.
All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. Return starts at the 3. And this drive will start inside the 25.
Get your money up.
Cleveland about ready to go. Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
He's on the ground with Gibbs. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Penix working from the gun. Flush down out to his left. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket. Genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
70 rings. Let's go now. 19, 18.
Third down, it's Penix. Getting out to his left. And this is brought to a stop up at the 34-yard line there. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that's a Browns first down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. 19 tight, 19 tight.
Throwing now on first down. Penix has it downfield, working the left. Touchdown, Cleveland! The Browns tie and can take the lead here in the second. And that right there, Brock, is a touchdown I think our fellow broadcaster Greg Olsen would be proud of. A big strike to the tight end that I don't think a lot of receivers could have pulled off and make it look as easy.
You know, a lot of times you're splitting hairs talking about the differences between tight ends and receivers at this level because a lot of those guys, they work the same route tree and they move with the football just like their receiver teammates. And they could score some lengthy touchdowns too, just like he showed off.
This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. This makes it up to the 25.
Ravens take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Baltimore offense to the line now. First and 10. Back to throw. Here's Jackson. Has him on the quick hitter. He pushes it up across the 30 before going out.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable. and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Line up the design keeper. 2 yards on the pickup, and that leaves him with 3rd down and 3.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
To the line, here's 3rd and 3. From the gun, Jackson. Caught by his back. This is the first down grab and still going. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. Give him 24 on that play. And that's good for a Ravens first down. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. First and 10. Here's Jackson. Called in left side. And they get this down to the 28. Gain 15 there. And that's going to be a Baltimore first.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
On first and 10, it's Jackson. Completed over the middle. And he stopped just before he reaches the red zone at the 21. It's going to be 2nd and 3 in the near return from our 2-minute warning. Hang with us. More football in Huntington Bay on its way. Second and 3 now. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And that's a read goes nowhere. They didn't even get back to the line. The Browns take the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
What? Marion! You. Check. Nice one.
Now Jackson on 3rd down. Chased out to his right. Oh, not like this. An interception ends that drive. Colson Adebo's got it. Oh, man, I'm having to hold my partner back after this one. Captain Fundamental not happy that he didn't take the time to stop and get set before delivering that football. Gotta think that in part led to the turnover.
Yeah, Captain Fundamental because I couldn't run. Kind of like Tom Brady, right? But he's the essence of it. He's the GOAT. Why?
Has a hole left, room to run. The 30. He is down all the way to that 15-yard line.
He just didn't quite have the last bit of burst needed to finish it off. But don't be surprised to see them go his way again soon. Give him a chance to earn that touchdown.
At the 15-yard line.
So a massive gain, and all of a sudden we've got 1st and 10 inside the red zone.
18 Cardinal. Dragon 60.
From the red zone on 1st. Rolling out to his left. To the end zone, but incomplete. They've shot there on 1st down drive, but don't come away with any points just yet.
Well, it's hard for me to get too mad at him for missing a touchdown when he's already got 2 in his pocket. Maybe fantasy managers might not agree with me on this one, Kate. But don't worry, as hot as he is, I bet you a 3rd one's coming at some point.
Let's go now. Cowboy 80. 18, Pioneer. Trap 60. Cup 19. 60 Maverick.
Fakes to throw again on second. Rolling left, buying some time. And they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Bend. Bend. Even good defenses, great defenses in this league, Kate, they're going to bend at times, but you never want to break. And when you get a sack in the red zone, well, that goes a long ways to helping your efforts.
Let's see what they went with. 3rd down.
Here we go, sack. At the 60, at the 60. 18 rattle, 18 rattle. Bronco.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. And the defender comes away with it. Jamel Dean makes the play.
Well, that's it right there. That's the resilience and the mental toughness that every coach wants to see from his defense. Not a great spot for him. Backed up close enough that they're going to get shots taken in the end zone. But instead of collapsing under pressure, they rose up and they created the takeaway.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Dump off, caught by his back. And this is going to go as a gain of about 3 before he's met and escorted out.
It may not look like much on the stat sheet. This is kind of good on good. An offense gets a completion, not going backwards. And the defense, well, they rallied, they pursued, and kept that screen to a minimal gain.
Out of the gun, here's Jackson. Buys time, rolling right. Now here he goes. And he's going to be pushed down up near that 40-yard line. He picks up 15 on the play. And that's good for a Ravens 1st down.
That is so demoralizing for a defense. You lock things down in coverage. You do everything right on the back end. And we just see the quarterback escape, evade the pressure, and get that 1st down anyway.
1st down, here's Lamar. On the move, headed right. Stays in bounds and makes the catch. And he's going to be touchdown brought. Looks to be a couple yards shy of that marker. Now we're going to have a timeout taken by Baltimore. It's 2nd. Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2. Lamar now from the gun. Forced out, trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop it. Now a timeout's called. Cleveland using its 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
Well, this guy has been an animal on the ground today with some great results. A little surprising there, Kate, to see a sack so far behind the line of scrimmage. But that's a welcome sack defensively after seeing him do so much damage with his legs.
Third and long for him here. Escapes the pocket. This is completed downfield directly. And they're finally able to get to him and touch him down, but damage already done as they pick up that 1st down.
First down. A gain of 27 on the play. And the Ravens 1st down.
Throwing from the gun. Headed out right. That one is incomplete. The clock now down to 16 seconds remaining. No luck finding his receiver that time. And now it's 2nd down. Lamar out of the pistol. Escapes the pocket. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And brings up 3rd down.
Those are the kind of decisions you got to make in that spot. And the smart quarterbacks, they seem to do it consistently. When you're in enemy territory, a throwaway is always better than risking a turnover.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down. Lamar throwing again. And this one falls incomplete, so we're down to 4 seconds, and we'd assume our final snap. Looking for his wide receiver there. So that brings up 4th and long. Just 4 seconds left, Brock. Only time for one play, and it's going to be a field goal try. We better get all of this one. It's got a ways to go. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. Returning it from the 4. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
Browns take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10. Throwing for the pistol, Penix. Escapes out to the left. Throw left side, complete. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. They manage 22 on the rip and a 1st down.
We feel sometimes, Kate, up here in the booth when we get to see things develop, we're playing the same guessing game that defenses are on those kind of plays. Is he planning on keeping it or just waiting for a throw to develop and get open? That time the QB did a terrific job of finding that out.
Offense up to the line fast.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
To the air with Penix. Flush down out to his left. That's complete, David Njoku. And he works this to the 38 before going down. Offensive line fast. On 1st down, it's Gibbs. And I don't think he got beyond the line there. Yep, no gain on the play. It's going to be 2nd down.
Not every corner in this league can make the play he just made right there. Sure, there's pure coverage guys. Not really known for their tackling, but this guy, well, he's someone who isn't afraid to stick his nose in there and make a stop.
1st down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Penix here from the gun. Getting out to his left. Taking a chance to the end zone. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Nate Wiggins has got it. And the Ravens take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season.
There's some serious self-scouting going on right now. What is this quarterback not seeing that has led to these 3 interceptions in just this game? And then overall, what is this offense doing that has this defense clued in coverage-wise to every route combination they're trying to throw?
Pistol snap to Jackson. Buying some time right. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on 1st down.
Hey, I got to believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either
from the 24 once again. It's 2nd and 10. Throwing again is Lamar. Completed to his running back. He's taken down, but not before he gets this one to the 41. That play good for 17 and a 1st down.
something out of nothing, Kate. That may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that, it was all him. Turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
Throwing now on 1st down, it's Jackson. Complete out to the right. himself upright. It's a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens push their lead further to start the half. There sure was a lot of trust on that play, Brock, and he proved worthy of it with that end result.
Yeah, good old receiver. Someone who just knows how to get it into the end zone is worth his weight in gold to a QB. And on that throw, there was trust there that he had a shot to find pay dirt.
That one right down the middle. And the Ravens push the lead to 2 scores now. All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. Return coming from the 6. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Knocked away, and that's going to be incomplete. Defender there, that brings up 2nd down.
I'll tell you what that deflection right there, Kate, tells me. That defense was following and reading the quarterback's eyes. Knew exactly where that throw was going. And it takes a little bit of intuition, a little bit of feel. He's able to get his hands on it and knock it out of bounds.
19 Tiger, 79 Bronco.
On 2nd and 10, it's Penix. Rolling left, buying some time. This is cut downfield by Rice. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. Offense in the hurry up here.
And the Browns, 1st down.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Gibbs now from the gun. He takes it up and across midfield into Ravens territory. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
37-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Penix working from the gun. Has a man downfield. This is Washington. And they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal here from the 7.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive jump. You've got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
18 Rattle.
From the red zone now. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Targets have far less room to work in this red zone, Brock, but down this close as a former quarterback, I'm just going to assume you got to feel like he should have been able to hold on through whatever.
Yeah, and every once in a while you get in that huddle and you remind him, now listen, guys, it's going to be contested. We know this. It's a physical game, all 100 yards up and into the red zone and end zone. But when you get down here, you've got to come up with contested catches, and he couldn't.
Touchdown, Cleveland. The Browns shrinking the lead some in the 3rd. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now up to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
We're down to a 2-point difference as they send the kick away. Returnable from the 1. Things going well so far. He showed some nice bursts on that run back, didn't he? Getting them all the way out to their own 40.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
The Ravens in very good field position as they come up 1st and 10. It's a sweep. He pumps the pass forward. This drive is going to start out with a gain of 5 before they bring him down. First down run gets him 6, so now it is 2nd and 4. From the gun, Jackson. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
Just cannot afford right here, Kate, to go 3 and out. Not when you watched your counterpart score a touchdown. Cling to that lead and find a way to convert this 3rd down. It's a big one. And cut off some of the mojo from the other side.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. Shotgun snap to Jackson. Escapes the pocket. Cut by the open man. And he's finally down to put a stop to this one, but a notable chunk of yardage broken off of that game.
I just don't know how you play defense, Kate, and some of the guys in the league today. How can you balance defending somebody who can run for it or throw it right over your head? These dual threat QBs, they're a nightmare.
On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. He's going to get a hand in there and knock that one away. So 2nd down now after the incompletion.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. Quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not 2 hands that got on the football.
Again, it's Jackson to the air. Chased out to his right. Now he takes it. Fights his way through a tackle. And he's going to go out of bounds just short of that red zone.
Well, the QB made something happen and got some yardage when the play didn't develop right. And even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the 1st down.
3rd down, 1 yard to go.
13.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. That one finds his man, likely. And they will take this into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens push this to an 8-point game.
That play really had all the elements you're looking for from a tight end, showing that he can stretch that field. With your route check, secure the catch, quickly become a runner check, and finally go finish that drive off and celebrate with your homeboys.
All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. This return starts at the 5. Dancing past him. And this gets out to the 30 before he stops. First look, a little pistol formation as they come to the line. 1st and 10. From the shotgun, Penix. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Even the best of them could be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
Still at the 30 after the incompletion. Here's 2nd and 10.
60 Bison, 19 Lions. Hey, Smash.
Here's Penix. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that's going to add some distance onto this upcoming 3rd down.
Well, even the toughest in the league to catch could still be caught at times. It just takes a defense that's determined and relentless. And the real big key, when you get that split second, you got to take advantage of that opportunity. Defense just did.
Cup 19, Panther 60, Panther 60.
3rd and long for him here. Escapes out to the left. Now we'll try a deep shot down the left side. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And now they're staring at 4th and long. And he's brought down before the return gets far.
At their own 38-yard line.
Great spot to start a drive in here. Ravens headed up 1st and 10. Play action. Here's Jackson. Hits his running back. And he will stop him as he gets this down to their 39-yard line.
That's good for a Baltimore first down. It's a gain of 23 yards.
This is the end of the third quarter. It's Ravens ball as they try to keep that lead and close out a win. So fresh set of downs now from the 39. Lamar off the play fake. Connects on the crosser. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
First down, here's Lamar. To the left and hauled in by Likely. And he stopped just before he reaches the red zone at the 21.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. Running back sent in motion. Not enough on this throw. It hits the turf instead of his man.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
So after that prior incompletion, it's third down.
No, we can't. All right. Finish up. Hey, Ozzy, shut up.
Air it out on third. That's caught for the first. And they'll advance this down to the 5-yard line. This offense in position now. It's first and goal.
First and goal.
Shut up.
They'll try and punch it in. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards. Looking quickly here. They go to him again. And he will not score. The defense gets him just before he can punch it in. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
Brings up third and goal.
Third time's the charm. He gets it again. The stand continues. This one doesn't even make it back to the line, Brock, and it sets up fourth and goal.
Cam Little on for the field goal.
Little knocks it through. And that grows their lead to 12.
Those 3 points could go a long way to securing this W. Makes it a lot more comfortable knowing the other side's got to score a couple touchdowns now. Touchdown to field goal's not going to get it done anymore.
All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. Escapes the defender. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line.
25-yard line.
Browns look just about ready, Brock. Here comes first and 10. Play fake. Penix. Vacates quickly left side. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up second down.
I'll give this quarterback credit. He bought as much time as he could, but eventually, the only option left was to throw it away.
Another try from the 25. It's second and 10. Penix here from the gun. Flushed out now to his left. Now he's throwing deep down that side. Big gain downfield. And he's going to get this to the opposing 41. How about a big hitter? 34 yards there and a new set of downs. And dose of the hurry up here.
First down. First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Penix now on first down. Flushed out of the pocket. He's looking deep once again. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. Second down.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10.
Track 6. Here we go. Here we go. 70 Lions. 18. Pioneer. Let's go.
Again, Penix to the air. Getting out to his left. He's trying to go deep again. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
Ready? 19 Tiger. 19 Tiger.
Third down, it's Penix. That's completed right side. And he's going to take this one in for the Cleveland touchdown. The Browns now within one score in the fourth. McLaughlin attack on the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Browns trim the deficit down to 5. So after making this a 5-point ball game, they kick it off. Fields this one at the 3. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Going trips left here as they get set. 1st and 10. Lamar out of the pistol. It isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And after one play of this drive, might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for 2nd down.
Yeah, this is a time where offensively you got to regroup. You got to get in that huddle. You know, quarterback is the most important leadership position. Everyone's looking at you. And as a QB, after taking a sack like that, golly, you got to flush it, instill some confidence, and move this ball forward.
Go ahead.
Jackson looking to throw. We've got a screen to the running back. And a nice game here, but it stopped short of the first.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
Browns are in the nickel for this 3rd down call. So that brings us to the 2-minute warning in Cleveland. Ravens with a 5-point lead. This offense looking to convert as they come up on 3rd down. Putting a receiver in motion. Back to throw it. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And he's going to be sent out of bounds just after he crosses the 35. How about that play, Brock? On 3rd and 14, they find a way to convert. We've set it downs from 37. pass it here. Bails out of the pocket quick. Oh, look at this. Here he goes. And he's going to slide down here. Picked up close to 5 before the slide. It's going to be second down. And right away, we get a timeout from the defense. 1:51 to go.
I love that play. I mean, that's quarterback 101. Nothing downfield. Get what you can with your legs, but so much more importantly, protect yourself. Availability, one of the most important abilities for any quarterback.
Finds him over the middle. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. They get an even 10 on that play. And that's going to be a Baltimore first.
Okay, when Bill Walsh was implementing the drag route with the 49ers in the 80s, it sounded the same way as it did with Mike Holmgren and me with the Seahawks in the 2000s versus man on a drag route, run away. You see zone coverage, settle down, give your quarterback his numbers, and you can find a completion just like that.
Oh, Gronk, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. It is caught left side. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
You want to know why we see so many gray hairs, Kate, on these two coordinators we meet with? It's plays like that. These two coordinators hate quarterbacks that can escape the pocket, escape the blitz, and make you pay with completions.
Buying some time left. On the run, deep down. He's got it inside the 10. That should just about do it, folks. They take it in for the touchdown, and that should lock up this win. So that should be the one that does it, Brock. A big one late that puts them up here 2 scores.
What a complete performance overall. The clock where it is and where it stands right now, Kate, that should be the capper. And that is so satisfying as an offense to go up 2 scores.
All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. Returning it from the 4. And in the end, Brock, a pretty exciting touchback as the return comes out to the 30.
At their own 30-yard line.
Cleveland about ready to go. Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go, Shaq. 70 Timberwolves. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles.
Drive begins with Gibbs. And he sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
At the 60. At the 60.
So the Ravens will fly home with the win. Well, everyone's been wondering, Brock, will this be the week? Is this going to be the week that the streak ends? Well, nope. Chain another one on as the rest of the league keeps wondering, will these guys ever lose again?
Yeah, they're the team that everyone wants that shot at, right?
Yeah.
A chance to snap the streak, but then no one's been able to truly stand in front of. It's going to take a special type of performance, 60 minutes plus, from a special team to finally hand these guys an L.
So that's it for us here. Brock Heward, our crew, I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Ravens are your winners. As with that, we'll sign off from Cleveland.